Question 1. Risk assessment and evaluation. An underwriter is evaluating an application for homeowners insurance. The applicant has a history of submitting multiple claims for water damage in the last 5 years. How should the underwriter assess this risk? A. Accept the application as is, as the claims were minor and do not significantly impact the applicant's risk. B. Reject the application outright due to the high frequency of water damage claims. C. Approve the application with an increased premium to account for the potential risk of future claims. D. Request additional information regarding the applicant's water damage prevention measures before making a decision. Answer. C. Approve the application with an increased premium to account for the potential risk of future claims. Explanation. The underwriter must assess the frequency and severity of claims to determine whether the applicant presents a higher risk. Given that water damage claims are frequent, the underwriter may consider approving the application but adjusting the premium to reflect the increased risk. This is in line with the underwriting principle of adjusting according to the likelihood of future claims based on past behavior. Rejecting the application outright, option B, may not be justified without considering the full context, while merely asking for more information, option D, might delay the decision unnecessarily. Option A would not be appropriate as it ignores the applicant's claim history. Question 2. Underwriting for life insurance. A 45-year-old male applicant applies for a $500,000 term life insurance policy. During the medical examination, he reports that he has recently been diagnosed with high blood pressure and is on medication. What is the underwriter's most likely course of action? A. Accept the application as submitted with standard premium rates. B. Decline the application due to the applicant's medical condition. C. Approve the application with higher premium rate due to the applicant's health condition. D. Request the applicant to provide additional medical records to evaluate the condition further. Answer. C. Approve the application with a higher premium rate due to the applicant's health condition. Explanation. In underwriting for life insurance, health conditions such as high blood pressure often result in modified risk classification. The underwriter is likely to approve the application but with higher premium reflecting the increased risk associated with the condition. Declining the application, option B, would typically not be necessary unless the conditions feel there are complications. Requesting additional records, option D, may be appropriate for further clarification but may not be necessary if the condition is well managed. Option would not be appropriate as it ignores the impact of the applicant's health condition on risk. Question 3. Scenario-based question. Underwriting for auto insurance. Mr. Harrison, an auto insurance applicant, is seeking coverage for a 2018 sports car. He has been involved in 2 at-fault accidents in the past 3 years and has a history of speeding tickets. What should the underwriter consider in evaluating this risk? A. Reject the application immediately due to the applicant's driving history. B. Approve the application with high premium to account for the increased risk due to his driving history. C. Approve the application with standard premium as accidents and speeding tickets are not significant factors in underwriting. D. Offer the applicant limited policy that only covers damage to the vehicle and not liability. Answer. B. Approve the application with a high premium to account for the increased risk due to his driving history. Explanation. The applicant's history of at-fault accidents and speeding tickets suggests a high risk of future claims. In auto insurance underwriting, risk is often assessed based on the applicant's driving record, which is a predictive factor for future accidents. The underwriter is likely to approve the application but with a higher premium to the higher risk. Rejecting the application outright, option A, may not be warranted unless there are other complicating factors, and offering limited coverage, option D, would not be standard practice. Option C would not appropriately address the increased risk posed by Mr. Harrison's driving history. Question 4. Underwriting for health insurance. An applicant for health insurance has a history of diabetes which is currently under control with medication. What should the underwriter consider in evaluating this risk? A. Accept the application with a standard premium rate as the applicant's condition is under control. B. Decline the application as diabetes is a high-risk condition for health insurance. C. Approve the application with a higher premium due to the applicant's pre-existing condition. D. Request additional medical records to verify the applicant's current condition before making decision. Answer. C. Prove the application with a higher premium due to the applicant's pre-existing condition. Explanation: diabetes, even when controlled, is typically considered a pre-existing condition in health insurance underwriting. The underwriter will likely approve the application, but with a higher premium to reflect the increased risk associated with the condition. While the condition may be under control, option A, the applicant is still at risk of future complications. Declining the application, option B, is typically unnecessary unless the condition is poorly managed or severe. Requesting additional medical records, option D, may be appropriate to confirm the applicant's current health status but is not always required. Question 5. Risk pooling and spreading. Which of the following best describes the principle of risk pooling in insurance? A. Distributing risk across many individuals or entities to minimize the financial impact on any one participant. B. Increasing premiums for individuals who have a higher risk of filing claims. C. Excluding high-risk individuals from insurance coverage to reduce overall risk exposure. D. Using actuarial data to predict future losses for a specific group of policyholders. Answer A. Distributing risk across many individuals or entities to minimize the financial impact on any one participant. Explanation: risk pooling is a fundamental concept in insurance where risk is spread across a large number of individuals or entities, ensuring that the financial impact of a claim is shared. This principle helps stabilize premiums and reduce the financial burden on any one policyholder. Option B refers to underwriting practices related to adjusting premiums based on risk, while option C focuses on risk exclusion, which is not part of the pooling concept. Option D refers to actuarial modeling, which is an analytical tool used to evaluate risk but not the concept of risk pooling itself. Question 6. Claims history and its impact on underwriting decisions. An auto insurance applicant has a history of multiple claims, including 2 at-fault accidents in the last year. How does the underwriter typically handle this situation? A. Approve the application with a higher premium and a reduction in coverage limits. B. Reject the application based on the high frequency of at-fault accidents. C. Approve the application with standard premiums as claims history is not relevant for underwriting. D. Request that the applicant take a defensive driving course before reconsidering the application. Answer A. Approve the application with a higher premium and a reduction in coverage limits. Explanation: in auto insurance underwriting, a history of multiple claims, particularly at-fault accidents, suggests high risk. The underwriter will likely approve the application but may increase the premium to account for the higher likelihood of future claims. Additionally, reducing coverage limits is a common strategy to mitigate the financial exposure from the higher risk. Rejecting the application, option B, may not always be appropriate unless the accidents were severe or there are additional concerning factors. Standard premiums, option C, would not be appropriate given the applicant's claims history. Requesting a defensive driving course, option D, may be part of a broader risk management strategy but is not a typical immediate underwriting decision. Question 7. Underwriting for property insurance. An applicant for homeowners insurance owns a property in a coastal area that is at risk for flooding. The property has been equipped with flood prevention measures such as sump pumps and reinforced walls. How should the underwriter assess this risk? A. Reject the application due to the inherent risk of flooding in coastal areas. B. Accept the application at standard rates as flood prevention measures completely mitigate the risk. C. Approve the application with an additional flood insurance rider or endorsement. D. Approve the application but advise the applicant to remove the flood prevention measures for compliance purposes. Answer C. Approve the application with an additional flood insurance rider or endorsement. Explanation: while flood prevention measures can reduce the risk, properties in coastal areas are still exposed to potential flooding. As such, the underwriter would likely approve the application but recommend or require a flood insurance rider or endorsement to specifically cover the flood risk. Rejecting the application, option A, is generally not necessary if mitigation are in place. Accepting the application at standard rates, option B, would be inappropriate because flood risk is still present even with prevention measures. Advising the removal of flood prevention measures, option D, would not be advisable as these measures help mitigate risk and may be a condition of the policy. Question 8. Regulatory and legal environment. Which of the following best describes the role of the South Carolina Department of Insurance (SCDA) in insurance underwriting? A. The SCDA establishes underwriting guidelines for insurers to follow. B. The SEDI approves insurance policies before they are sold to consumers. C. The SEDI ensures that insurance companies comply with state and federal laws and regulations. D. The SEDI sets insurance premiums for all policies sold in the state. Answer: C. The SEDI ensures that insurance companies comply with state and federal laws and regulations. Explanation: the South Carolina Department of Insurance (SEDI) plays an essential role in ensuring that insurance companies operate in compliance with the state's insurance laws and regulations. It oversees licensing, enforces regulatory standards, and monitors compliance to protect consumers. While the SEDI may review policy forms Option B, it does not set premiums Option D. It does not establish underwriting guidelines for insurers Option A, but rather enforces compliance with those guidelines and regulatory frameworks. Question 9. Ethical considerations in underwriting. Which of the following represents a key ethical consideration for underwriters when making a decision on an application? A. Ensuring that all applicants are treated equally regardless of their personal characteristics. B. Using personal information from the applicant's family members to assess risk. C. Discriminating against applicants based on their geographic location to reduce risk. D. Informing applicants of any underwriting decisions in clear and transparent manner. Answer: D. Informing applicants of any underwriting decisions in a clear and transparent manner. Explanation: underwriters must adhere to ethical standards in the decision-making process, ensuring that applicants are informed of the outcome of their applications and the reasoning behind underwriting decisions. Transparency is critical in maintaining trust and compliance with regulations. Discriminating based on geographic location Option C, or using family information without consent Option B, violates ethical principles and legal requirements. While equal treatment is important Option A, it must be within the bounds of underwriting criteria, which may differ based on individual risk factors. Question 10. Technology and innovations in underwriting. Which of the following technologies is most likely to improve the underwriting process by enhancing the assessment of risk? A. Blockchain technology to secure underwriting transactions. B. Big data analytics to identify risk patterns and predict future losses. C. Artificial intelligence (AI) to automate customer service in underwriting. D. Mobile applications for applicants to upload documentation. Answer: B. Big data analytics to identify risk patterns and predict future losses. Explanation: big data analytics is increasingly used in underwriting to analyze large volumes of data, identify risk patterns, and predict future losses. This can help underwriters make more informed decisions based on historical data and predictive modeling. While blockchain Option A enhances transaction security, it is not directly related. Assessing risk. AI Option C is a valuable tool for automating processes, but is less focused on risk analysis. Mobile apps Option D improve efficiency in document submission but do not directly impact the risk assessment process. Question 11. Underwriting for life insurance. A life insurance applicant discloses that they have a history of high blood pressure but is currently under treatment. How will this affect the underwriting decision? A. The application will be automatically rejected due to the applicant's medical history. B. The application will be approved with a standard premium rate as high blood pressure is not a major concern. C. The application will be approved with a higher premium to account for the increased health risk. D. The application will be approved only if the applicant undergoes further medical testing. Answer: C. The application will be approved with a higher premium to account for the increased health risk. Explanation: high blood pressure is considered a risk factor for life insurance applicants. If the condition is under control with treatment, the underwriter may approve the application but increase the premium to account for the potential health risks associated with it. Question 12. Risk pooling. Which of the following is a primary benefit of risk pooling in health insurance? A. It allows high-risk individuals to receive insurance coverage at a lower cost than they would without pooling. B. It ensures that only low-risk individuals are covered by insurance plans. C. It encourages individuals to self-insure rather than rely on coverage. D. It limits the number of claims an insurer will have to pay out each year. Answer A. It allows high-risk individuals to receive insurance coverage at a lower cost than they would without pooling. Explanation: Risk pooling enables insurers to spread the financial risk of high-cost claims across a large group of policyholders, which helps make insurance more affordable for those with higher health risks. This reduces the financial burden on any one individual, particularly high-risk individuals. Question 13. Ethical standards in underwriting. An underwriter learns that an applicant for homeowners insurance is a minority ethnic group. How should the underwriter handle this information? A. Use the information to determine the applicant's eligibility for insurance coverage. B. Use the information to determine the applicant's premium rate. C. Ignore the applicant's ethnicity and assess the application based on other relevant underwriting factors. D. Adjust the premium to reflect perceived risk based on the applicant's ethnicity. Answer. C. Ignore the applicant's ethnicity and assess the application based on other relevant underwriting factors. Explanation. Underwriters must adhere to ethical standards that prohibit discrimination based on race, ethnicity, gender, or other protected categories. Premiums and eligibility should be based on relevant underwriting factors such as the applicant's risk profile, not their ethnicity. Question 14. Health insurance underwriting. Which of the following would most likely result in the underwriter declining a health insurance application? A. The applicant has a pre-existing condition but is receiving effective treatment. B. The applicant has been diagnosed with a terminal illness. C. The applicant has a family history of health problems but no current symptoms. D. The applicant smokes but has quit for over a year. Answer. B. The applicant has been diagnosed with a terminal illness. Explanation. A terminal illness generally represents a significant risk for an insurer, and the underwriter is likely to decline the application due to the high likelihood of large claims. Pre-existing conditions, option A, may still be covered, typically with higher premiums or exclusions. Family history, option C, and smoking history, option D, are risk factors but not autumn grounds for denial. Question 15. Underwriting and risk classification. An underwriter has two applicants for auto insurance. One applicant has a clean driving record, while the other has a history of multiple at-fault accidents. How should the underwriter classify the risk? A. Both applicants should receive the same premium rate. B. The applicant with a clean driving record should receive a lower premium. C. The applicant with multiple accidents should receive the same premium rate as the other applicant. D. Both applicants should be denied coverage. Answer. B. The applicant with a clean driving record should receive a lower premium. Explanation. Applicants with a clean driving record pose a lower risk to insurers and should receive a lower premium. The applicant with multiple at-fault accidents is considered a higher risk and will likely face a higher premium. Question 16. Underwriting for property insurance. A property insurance applicant has a home located in an area that is prone to wildfires. The applicant has installed a fire-resistant roof and additional fire prevention measures. How should the underwriter assess this risk? A. Reject the application due to the risk of wildfires. B. Approve the application at standard rates because of the fire prevention measures. C. Approve the application, but the applicant must pay additional premiums for the risk of wildfires. D. Approve the application and provide coverage only for damages unrelated to wildfires. Answer. C. Approve the application, but the applicant must pay additional premiums for the risk of wildfires. Explanation. Fire-assistant measures help mitigate the risk, but living in an area prone to wildfires still represents a higher level of risk. The underwriter will likely approve the application but will charge additional premiums to cover the potential for wildfire-related claims. Question 17. Underwriting in health insurance. Which of the following is a key factor that an underwriter considers when evaluating an individual for health insurance coverage? A. The applicant's family income level. B. The applicant's physical activity levels and lifestyle choices. C. The applicant's work history and career path. D. The applicant's previous employer's insurance policies. Answer. B. The applicant's physical activity levels and lifestyle choices. Explanation. Underwriters in health insurance consider the applicant's lifestyle and personal health factors such as smoking, exercise habits, and alcohol consumption, as these influence overall health risks. Family income level, option A, and work history, option C, are not typically factors in underwriting decisions for health insurance. Question 18. Underwriting for life insurance. An applicant for life insurance is a smoker but has been smoke-free for 5 years. What will likely happen during the underwriting process? A. The applicant will be charged a standard premium rate regardless of their past smoking history. B. The applicant will be classified as a non-smoker and receive a lower premium. C. The applicant will be assessed as a smoker and charged higher premiums for the first 10 years. D. The applicant will be automatically denied coverage because of their smoking history. Answer: B. The applicant will be classified as a non-smoker and receive a lower premium. Explanation: after a substantial period of being smoke-free, usually 5 years, depending on the insurer, applicants can typically be classified as non-smokers for life insurance underwriting purposes. This may result in a lower premium compared to a smoker classification. Question 19. Risk selection. Which of the following describes the process of risk selection in insurance underwriting? A. Choosing applicants based on their financial status. B. Evaluating an applicant's health, lifestyle, and past insurance claims history to assess risk. C. Selecting applicants based on the highest possible premium they are willing to pay. D. Assigning applicants to a group insurance plan with a fixed premium rate. Answer: B. Evaluating an applicant's health, lifestyle, and past insurance claims history to assess risk. Explanation: risk selection is the process by which underwriters assess the risk an applicant presents by evaluating various factors, including health history, lifestyle, and past claims. This helps determine whether the applicant should be approved and at what premium rate. Question 20. Underwriting for auto insurance. An applicant for auto insurance has a history of multiple moving violations but has not had any accidents in the last 3 years. How should the underwriter assess the risk? A. Reject the application outright due to the applicant's moving violations. B. Approve the application but increase the premium due to the applicant's driving history. C. Approve the application at standard rates as there have been no accidents in the last 3 years. D. Approve the application with restriction on coverage for accidents caused by moving violations. Answer: B. Approve the application but increase the premium due to the applicant's driving history. Explanation: history of multiple moving violations increases the risk of future accidents even if no accidents have occurred in the last few years. The underwriter will likely approve the application but increase the premium to reflect the higher risk. Question 21. Role of underwriting guidelines. Which of the following is a primary function of underwriting guidelines? A. To help underwriters determine the eligibility and pricing of applicants based on pre-established criteria. B. To establish the final premium rates for all applicants regardless of their risk. C. To evaluate the financial stability of the insurance company. D. To exclude applicants based on their geographic location. Answer: A. To help underwriters determine the eligibility and pricing of applicants based on pre-established criteria. Explanation: underwriting guidelines are essential tools used by underwriters to ensure that applicants are assessed according to consistent criteria. These guidelines help determine eligibility and premium pricing, factoring in an applicant's risk level. They do not directly establish final premium rates, option B, or evaluate the financial stability, option C. Question 22. Underwriting for health insurance. A health insurance applicant is currently pregnant and has no major health issues. How should the underwriter treat this application? A. Approve the application with a standard premium rate as pregnancy is a common condition. B. Approve the application but include a waiting period before the applicant is eligible for coverage. C. Deny the application due to the pregnancy. D. Approve the application but increase the premium due to potential maternity-related costs. Answer: D. Approve the application but increase the premium due to potential maternity-related costs. Explanation: pregnancy is often considered a pre-existing condition in health insurance underwriting. Although the applicant has no other major health issues, the underwriter may increase the premium to account for potential maternity-related healthcare costs. Question 23. Use of medical records in underwriting. An underwriter requests an applicant's medical records as part of the underwriting process. What should the underwriter be careful to avoid? A. Accessing medical records without the applicant's consent. B. Only considering the applicant's medical history when making decision. C. Using medical records to adjust premiums for healthy applicants. D. Ignoring the applicant's medical records to expedite the underwriting process. Answer: A. Accessing medical records without the applicant's consent. Explanation: underwriters must obtain explicit consent from applicants before accessing their medical records. Unauthorized access to medical information is violation of privacy laws such as HIPAA, Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Medical records should be used to assess risk appropriately, but only with the applicant's consent. Question 24. Reinsurance and underwriting. What is the purpose of reinsurance in the underwriting process? A. To distribute underwriting risk across multiple insurance companies. B. To provide coverage for underwriters in case of a high volume of claims. C. To reduce the premiums paid by individual policyholders. D. To eliminate the need for underwriting decisions in high-risk cases. Answer A. To distribute underwriting risk across multiple insurance companies. Explanation: Reinsurance allows an insurance company to transfer part of its underwriting risk to another insurer. This helps the primary insurer manage large claims or unexpected losses, ensuring financial stability and the ability to continue underwriting new policies. Question 25. Underwriting for disability insurance. Which of the following factors would most likely influence an underwriter's decision to approve or deny a disability insurance application? A. The applicant's employment history and occupation. B. The applicant's financial status and credit score. C. The applicant's family history of chronic illnesses. D. The applicant's past insurance claims for non-disability related conditions. Answer A. The applicant's employment history and occupation. Explanation: In disability insurance underwriting, the applicant's occupation is key factor. Jobs with higher risk of injury or disability will affect the underwriting decision. Employment history can also indicate job stability, which may influence the insurer's decision. Financial status, family health history, and past non-disability claims are generally less influential. Question 26. Underwriting for homeowners insurance. An applicant for homeowners insurance has a swimming pool with a diving board. How might this affect the underwriting process? A. The application will be automatically declined due to the pool. B. The applicant will likely be asked to sign a liability waiver before approval. C. The application will be approved with a higher premium due to the increased risk. D. The applicant will be charged additional premiums for only the swimming pool, not the diving board. Answer C. The application will be approved with a higher premium due to the increased risk. Explanation: Swimming pools, especially with diving boards, present an increased risk of accidents, which is why insurers often charge higher premiums for homes with pools. This risk can include injuries and liability claims, so underwriters factor it into the premium assessment. Question 27. Underwriting for life insurance. Which of the following is a factor that life insurance underwriters consider when assessing an applicant's risk profile? A. The applicant's age and gender. B. The applicant's job title and daily commute. C. The applicant's previous medical treatments but not ongoing conditions. D. The applicant's social media presence and online behavior. Answer A. The applicant's age and gender. Explanation: Age and gender are key factors in life insurance underwriting. Age is directly related to mortality rates, and gender plays a role due to statistical differences in life expectancy. Other factors, like job or social media presence, are generally not considered in the basic underwriting process for life insurance. Question 28. Reinsurance in underwriting. Which of the following is the primary benefit of reinsurance for an insurer? A. It allows an insurer to offer low premiums to policyholders. B. It helps an insurer distribute the financial risk associated with large claims. C. It guarantees that an insurer will make a profit regardless of claims. D. It eliminates the need for underwriting by sharing risk with other companies. Answer B. It helps an insurer distribute the financial risk associated with large claims. Explanation: Reinsurance allows insurance companies to spread their risk by transferring part of it to other insurers. This helps to mitigate the financial impact of large claims, ensuring the insurer remains financially stable even in the event of significant losses. Question 29. Underwriting for health insurance. An applicant for health insurance has a history of asthma but reports that they have not had an attack in over 2 years. How might an underwriter assess this risk? A. Deny the application due to the history of asthma. B. Offer the applicant coverage at a higher premium due to the past medical condition. C. Offer the applicant the same premium rate as healthy individuals, as there is no current asthma-related issue. D. Exclude coverage for asthma-related treatments and approve the application. Answer B. Offer the applicant coverage at a higher premium due to the past medical condition. Explanation: even if the applicant has not had an asthma attack in some time, the condition is still considered a risk factor. The underwriter may approve the application but increase the premium to account for the risk of future asthma-related claims. Question 30. Underwriting for auto insurance. An applicant for auto insurance has a history of multiple speeding tickets but has not been involved in any accidents. How will this affect the underwriting decision? A. The applicant will be offered the standard premium rate because they have no accidents. B. The applicant will be offered a higher premium due to the history of speeding violations. C. The applicant will be denied coverage because of their speeding history. D. The applicant will be required to take a defensive driving course before coverage is approved. Answer B. The applicant will be offered a higher premium due to the history of speeding violations. Explanation: a history of speeding violations is a risk factor for insurers. Even if the applicant has not been involved in accidents, the insurer will likely offer the applicant coverage but at a higher premium to reflect the increased risk of future traffic violations or accidents.